How you doing? Here we are again, and I'm talking to you about quick results today. Yeah, quick results. That sounds cool. It's what you see the poster, lose 10 pounds in a week on this juice diet. Let's do it. But then we see it also in every walk of life. When you were a kid and your mom would say, Christopher, clean your room. And you would, if you weren't really up to it, you just sweep things under the rug, put things in a wardrobe. You just pile stuff in places. You wouldn't really tidy it. You just get all the just pile it in there. Once the door shut. It's a quick job, and you look at it, and the job's been done. But then over the preceding weeks, stuff falls out. It's not organized. It doesn't go back anywhere. It doesn't solve the long term problem. You have a headache. You take a paracetamol. If you've got a chronic headache and it's a chronic problem, the paracetamol hasn't dealt with the actual root cause. And whilst it's a quick fix and you don't have a headache for a few hours, it will come back. Yeah, you haven't solved the problem. It's a little bit like you buy a cheap car. Breaks down soon enough. At the time, it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap, it's sorted out the job for 6 months, maybe even a year. But it will break down compared with you taking your time, spending a bit more money, and getting the best thing. Now, quick and cheap often go together, and the word quick or the word cheap rarely go in the same sentence as the word best. And we know this from a few of these analogies I've just provided with you there, and yet people still want to do the quickest and often the cheapest option when it comes to weight loss or muscle gain or whatever it is. I'm going to bring this back to a health and fitness environment, and it's because we are emotional people first and rational people second. And so the thing that applies to the emotional part of your brain, get it done now and you'll have it. Yes, that's what people more often than not go with. Obviously, the rational choice is do it slowly, and it will last. But the emotional choice is do it quickly and have it now. Now, I've talked in other videos about the negative metabolic implications of crash dieting and how your metabolism will slow down, of how it won't be sustainable. You tend to actually put on more weight, and basically with weight loss, the quicker you lose it, the more likely you are to put it back on, and you probably will put on more than you started with, and so you end up in a worse position than you were. And then research has shown that dieters end up putting on more weight over time than people who just don't bother in the first place. So the rational decision is do it slowly or don't do it at all. The emotional decision is do it as quickly as possible. But then it puts you not just back to square one, it puts you back to square minus one. It's up to you. People will sometimes ask me to do this for them. Obviously, I've got something in the short term I need to get for. And really, there's a film called The Prestige where there's two magicians. It's a great film. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. And they're battling off against each other to try and outdo each other with a grand trick. And it gets quite out of hand to the point where one of the guys has visited a scientist called Nikola Tesla, who's a real guy. Anyway, he's got him to build him this machine. I won't tell you what it does. I don't want to spoil it. But basically, the guy says he gives him a machine. He leaves him a note with it. He says, "I've done exactly what you want. But if I have any advice, I would say to you, throw into the deepest ocean and never go back to it." And it's a little bit like, if you want fast weight loss, I can do that for you. If you want, I can do it. I know how to do it. Yeah, it's a monkey can do it. To be fair, if you just put yourself in a dramatic calorie deficit, it'll work. But it will have negative implications long term. If you lay those cards on the table and still want to do it, that's up to you. But look, the slower you do it, the better. £1 a week is better than £5 a week. Emotionally, it's not. Rationally, every single time. See you again.